Okay, this is a continuation of the video on our study guide for operations with rational numbers. We're going to rewrite the difference of 120 minus 36 as a product of the GCF of the two numbers and another difference. Now, in order to do that, you need to first determine the GCF. You want to first determine our GCF. What is this going to be? Well, what is GCF 120 and 36? GCF is 36. Some of you guys never really sure, and you don't know if it is a GCF, so I highly suggest the latter method to determine how to do that. Okay, in order to do that, I'm going to first start off with 120 minus 36. Now, I know that 2 works. 120 divided by 2 is 60. 36 divided by 2 is 18. And whatever you choose to divide has to work for both numbers inside our ladder. Now, I'm also going to, once again, I'm going to divide by 2. I'm going to keep going until there's no other factor but 1 in common. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Okay, what can I divide out now? I can now divide 3. 30 divided by 3, I'm going to go up here, continue, is 10. 9 divided by 3 is, I can't let me think about this, 3. Hold on, I think Ms. Fonseca made a little bit of a mistake here. Okay, so, actually no, okay, I assume that 36 was the GCF. It's not. This GCF is going to be 12 in this case. All right, so now I can no longer factor out 10 and 3 from this problem. I can no longer factor out of 10 and 3 a common factor. They only have 1 in common. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to take these numbers here, and I'm going to multiply them. 2 times 2 times 3, which is equal to 12. So that's going to be my GCF. Now, I need a product. I'm making a product, and that's why I'm writing a set of parentheses here. But I need another difference, another 2 numbers I could subtract. That's going to now give me a difference. We'll multiply it by 12 to give me the same answer as 120 minus 36. Well, what is 120 minus 36? 120 minus 36 is 84. So what times 12 is equal to 84? 84 divided by 12 is 7. So what 2 numbers can I subtract that'll give me 7 so that I can multiply it by 12? Well, let's go with 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5 is 7, right? Or I can also go with 12 times 10 minus 3. And oh wait, that 10 minus 3 came from somewhere. Here. It came from our ladder. By using the 2 sets of numbers in our last ladder, I will get an equivalent expression for 120 minus 36. Alright, next problem. 42 plus 14, 40 plus 36, and 30 plus 18. Which of the 3 expressions from our columns will match the sums, the 3 sets of sums on the side? Well, let's go ahead and use the distributive property to solve this. 6 times 5 plus 6 times 3. I'm taking this number and multiplying each number on the inside. All right, 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 3 is 18. That's going to be G. 7 times 6 plus 7 times 2. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 2 is 14. So we're going to go with B. 4 times 10 plus 4 times 9. 40, 36. And that is going to be F, our only option. Then we have to find the quotient using long division and justify each step in the division calculation. It was acceptable for you to just divide and determine the solution, but you must leave the remainder as a decimal. You cannot just tell me 76 remainder 3. I don't know, 22 remainder 4, whatever that's going to give us. But let's go ahead and solve this problem. Let me do it for color. Or it may not even leave a remainder. Okay, so now how many times does 29 go into 33? Well, it looks like it's going to go about, I want to say 4 times. And 29 times 4 is going to give me 116. 133 minus 116 is going to give me 17. 174 divided by 29. I'm sorry, divided. Yeah. Divided by 29 is 6. So luckily us, we have no remainder. And our answer is 46. Pause the video anytime to write this down. Okay, let's move forward. Using the path shown, how far is it from Princeton to Oxford? Well, in order to determine the solution, all you have to do is add the distances between Princeton and Oxford. So we want to do 6.4, line up our decimals, and 6.9. Sorry, let me erase that. Four plus 9 is 13, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7 plus 6 is 13. So 13.3. How far is it from Princeton? 13.3 kilometers. Using the path shown, how long is the shortest route from Millersburg to Richmond? Justify each step in the procedure. Well, I want to go from Millersburg to Richmond. What is the shortest route? Well, it looks like I have 2 possible routes. I can go through Oakland to Belmont, then to Richmond. And if I did that, the distance would be 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 8 is going to give us 15 plus 3 is 18. It's 18.1 miles. If I decide to go the other route, from Oakland to Richmond, from Millersburg to Oakland, then to Richmond, then my route will be 6.7 plus 10.8. 6 is 7. And it looks like I'm better off going through the first route because they have a difference of, let's see, doing my math. They have a difference of 0.6 miles. So in order to answer this question, I will write down the shortest route from Millersburg to Richmond is to pass through Oakland and then go to Richmond. This route is 0.6 miles less than the other possible routes. Through Belmont. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here, and in the last video I will continue to answer questions 12, 13, and 14.